So rainbow fentanyl, this is really terrifying as a parent, and heart studies are making headlines. So we're happy to have Dr. Kohli with us to answer all our questions. Yes.
We need to get right to this because I'm a parent, and apparently the DEA is warning people about this new rainbow-colored fentanyl. Like, why should we be concerned as parents or just as the overall populace?
You know, before I talk about rainbow fentanyl, can I comment on what you guys were just
Please.
talking about?
Yeah.
So as a doctor, a very good reason to hold on to your ex's subscription is you can spy on them. You can see what they're watching. Is it a rom-com? Are they seeing somebody else?
Dr. Kohli.
Really helps stimulate the right chemicals to make you feel better.
I like it. Dr. Kohli. Yep.
Ciao.
Yeah. And now the smooth transition back to fentanyl. But that's interesting. I remember
doctor's orders. I'm going to do that.
Yes,
Doctor's orders.
my doctor told me to stalk you.
And I'm actually talking from personal experience.
So the rainbow fentanyl, talk to us, because Al and I were just talking about this for a podcast we're doing, and we're terrified.
It is terrifying, and I think all parents, all people, adults, everybody should know about it, because what the cartel has done is they have taken fentanyl and made it look like candy. And the idea here is intentional. It's really meant for people to think it's innocuous, it's benign, it just looks like sweet tarts. And whether it's our adolescents, our college-going kids, or even our young kids who might come across it accidentally in a park or something, they could just take it and obviously get addicted, but have an unintentional overdose. Jeez. So I think we as parents really need to realize how this works, and there are test strips that you can get from your local government which can let you know if something, you know, has fentanyl in it. And with Halloween coming, I think, guys, this is perfectly timed, because the parents really need to know about it.
It's terrifying.
Wow. Yeah. Okay, that's next level. Let's switch gears for a bit, because there's a new study that says drinking 2 to 3 cups of coffee a day can be associated with lowering the risk of heart disease. So should we be drinking more coffee?
I filled up today.
You know what I love is when science validates my habits.
Yes.
But I do. And so I love coffee. But I think the important message here is coffee in moderation may be beneficial for us. So this study looked at almost 500,000 people who didn't have heart disease and looked to see who had how much coffee. And actually the ones that had about 2 to 3 cups a day had lower incidence of dying, lower incidence of heart disease, and less likely to have arrhythmias. And this worked even if it was instant coffee, which I don't recommend as a coffee snob, or if it was ground coffee or any types of coffee.
So is it the coffee bean as opposed to, because I'm a green tea drinker, so it doesn't apply. It's not caffeine, it's the coffee bean.
No, in fact, we don't think caffeine is actually what's causing it. We think it's the other biological substances. But be careful here, guys. Be really careful, because first, most of us don't just drink coffee, right? We add cream to it, we add sugar to it, and you're starting to then think about those other substances and the toxic effects that those have. And the second piece of it is here is you need to understand that it may be a marker for something else. So Sam here, who drinks green tea, may also be exercising more regularly, maybe doing more meditation, maybe doing other healthful behaviors.
Sam, go with it. I need to. I am. Go with it.
Yeah, right. That's interesting.
So it could just be a marker of something else good. But yes, coffee seems to be part of a healthy lifestyle.
That's good. All right, let me ask you this.
But black coffee, we need to make that clear.
Yeah.
Like if you're working dispatch at the police station, like not good coffee.
Black coffee.
cream.
What about white wine?
Oh, I'm just kidding. What about a chilled chard?
What about an old-fashioned?
Yeah, what was your cholesterol?
Well, we appreciate Dr. Kohli as always for clarifying and giving us the information. If you have a question you'd like Dr. Kohli to answer, write us on social media or send us an email to info@dailyblesslive.com. We'll be right back. Thank you, Dr. Kohli.
Yeah.
Cheers, everyone, with your coffee, huh?
Yes.